Hi guys, quick update. I'll do an update to the plot tomorrow. So you're going to get me rough and ready. Yeah, see, I can do that. I can be the, I'm trying to think, the 80s. The fire starter. That's for the UK people, because they'll understand what the fire starter was, yeah? So, yeah, I've had a hard day today. Done lots, got up, obviously, duh, and also went to the allotment, did a bit of digging and, well, I say digging, clearing the weeds out, the old good old weeds. But always remember, if weeds grow in your beds, it means the soil is very, very good. And the definition of a weed is something is growing in a place that you don't want it to grow. So a tomato plant, or tomato, as those overseas may sometimes call them, can be actually classed as a weed, because it's growing in somewhere they don't want it to be. But anyway, so I've come back and I'm trying to do stuff, trying to get green tomato chutney going again. Get rid of all that, well, not get rid of it, but you know, alright, bottle it all up as best I can. So I'm trying to do my best. So I'll zip you around and I'll show you what I'm doing. And if you want to tune off, just tune off, because this ugly gets here. I don't know. But anyway, my country won. And I'll say that because England beat Belgium 2-1 today. Only just though, absolute rubbish. But anyway, second half's better. And so if they was overseas, that's soccer, and it's qualification games for major championships and all that type of stuff. So hopefully again, like I say, the microphone's working, and we'll carry on, and we'll keep carrying on till this horrible blooming lockdown rubbish is finished. But anyway, we'll stop overacting, and you never know, you might have a trumpet interlude. See you in a bit. Bye. Hi guys, back again. Just doing some more, as I said, green tomato chutney, whatever you want to call it. Too much liquid, so I'm just straining a little bit of it. I'll show you what I'm doing. Let me just move the camera down so you can see it without falling over. Whey! Okay guys, so what I'm doing is, that is the pulp. I say the pulp, that's actually the green tomato chutney. There's loads left in here, which is boiling down. I say boiling down, it's simmering down. I'm going to put that back in there. This is what you've got to be careful actually with tomatoes, especially because the amount of liquid I've got there, and they were all blooming salted and God knows what. But with everything else, there's so much liquid in everything. But I can still use the vinegar that's in there, so that's got that down a bit more. And the place smells like a bloody God knows what. Oh, it takes ages to clean everything up. Oh, this house is an absolute tip still, because I'm trying to do all this. Once I've done all this last lot, there might be one more batch and that's it. I've just had a batch of tomatoes that I did last night, and for sauces, and I've just opened the tops. They're separated, the water's in the bottom, tomatoes are top, under the top, and the gas that came out was so they're probably fermenting, so you have to be careful of that as well. I did all the relevant stuff, so I've just basically emptied I've let the gas out, And I'm checking it. It's upside down now. It's mixing again. And we'll see what goes on, and then see where I go with that. Otherwise, it's going to have to be chopped. But this is getting a bit better now. So, because otherwise, I'm going to have to boil it to death. And I've got a jam. This is a jam making thing. So as you can see, it is quite. Well, it's not too bad actually. So this isn't going to go off because it's vinegar based. I better turn the oven off because that's doing my bottles. So yeah, there you go. I actually think that's pretty much ready to go. I just noticed, even though it's a jam vessel, you have to keep stirring it, and it does stick to the bottom. It gets a bit burnt. It's not. This isn't. Get yourself. If you're going to do stuff like this, what I would suggest you do, make sure you get a jam vessel, as in a pan like this. This is a double what they call it. It's like a double base. So you've got the bottom that hits the heat. There's a gap there, and there's another metal plate in the bottom, so you don't get direct heat. So you can still burn it. Don't get me wrong. If you probably leave it for hours on end, but you can generally get away with a lot more with these. And like I say, these are jam making saucepans, type of things, big pots. I've got this on a medium heat really. Well, actually it's on quite a low heat now, and that looks a lot better now. I think that's about it. I'll get a spoon in and get all that off. I don't waste nothing in this house, even though I live here on my own. But that'll be well used. And as I can say, I think I might. I don't know. You use the. You can't see that, can you? Let's put that over there. Can you see? Oh, can't. If I turn it anymore, it'll fall out. You can see how much liquid is left. I did it in the slow cooker because I tend to use a slow cooker now just to get the tomatoes to go down, and then everything else I then put it in there and boil it down if I need to or whatever. But what I'll do now is, because I've got loads more green tomatoes, this particular leftovers as vinegar, I won't throw it away. I'll utilise that. So there you go, and I'll show you how I do the bottling, and you can all tell me off. Bye. Hi guys. Right, now we're on to the bottling of the so-called Wunderbar. Tomato, green tomato. Don't look very green, but that's the way that it goes. So everything's sterilised. These are red hot. I just basically picked one up and thought that's hot, as in picked it up from the outside. So come on, that's it. Let the air out. Hopefully I've got enough jars, so just keep doing that. It's a lot thicker now. I don't know what you guys do, your green tomato chutney, how thick you have it. There's a bit of looseness there. You overseas, I know you do green tomato chutney, but you do some quite bizarre things, and which is great because I have tried them and they actually work quite nice. So, but this is just a normal, I suppose, English, because well, it's a British, but I think it's English more so. But green tomato chutney that we used to do, I think this recipe is like a wartime recipe when we were able to grow tomatoes, but they would never ripen. Well, they would ripen, but you know what I mean. We'd have a glut left. I've got a feeling this is where all this comes from, but you Americans and Canadians, when you have gluts of veg, you tend to really go to town on it and really use it, which is brilliant. And I'm going to have like about a bloody tablespoon in this jar. That's how bad I am at bloody spooning it out. I probably could have. That's so hot. I can't even. Ow! I can't even tap it down. So if I grab it with a, all the lids have been in a saucepan boiling away. So no room in that one. There's a bit of room in that one. I could have used that. We'll sort this out anyway. So what I'll do, I'll finish here now and then I'll come back to you when I've finished all this off. Cheers guys. Oh, back again. So basically what I've got, ouch, that's still hot. I've got some tomato chutney. I'll try and get the recipe down below, but basically don't throw your green tomatoes away. Churn them all up with raisins, sultanas, onion and various bits and pieces, and make some chutney. It's lovely with really nice strong cheddar cheese. If you never had it before, I hadn't had it before for about 4 years, well 4 years ago, and I thought, ugh. But it's quite sweet, but with the cheddar cheese being quite rich, etc. And I'll turn you up to me so you can see my face. There you go. If you do that, it's really, really tasty. But yeah, so and I just use books like this, which I've actually got all these books free in gardening magazines. I mean, they are a while back now, but I'll try and put the links to all these, see if you can still get them. But just little, just little books, little paperback books, nothing, nothing out toward. This one I made about a month ago, and I've been eating this. I've got ones that I've made 18 months ago and they're still perfectly fine because they're in vinegar. They'll be fine. Just check them. They'll be fine. Once you open up, put them in the fridge. That one hasn't gone in the fridge yet, but I have got yes, I've got a couple that from last year which are in the fridge, which I still eat. Oh, you'll know if there's green mould on it, chuck it away or just peel it off like I do, because I'm just really sadistic on that aspect. Anyway, hope you've enjoyed this little change. I'm sorry I haven't had a shave, so next time you see me I will have a shave, and there is more content of the allotment that's coming up when I've cleared some beds. I've just got to get around to doing it. So hope you enjoyed it. Please subscribe, please hit the thumbs up, please keep going, even though it's the winter now, just keep going. And even if you're not doing loads, just give us an update and give some comments, and that's it. Thank you very much, guys. All the best. Stay safe. Look after one another in this terrible time, to be perfectly honest. And I'll see you the other side of it. Cheers, guys. Bye.